If you have been following this series, you will know we have already talked about getting accepted into the Amazon Influencer Program, why shoppable videos get rejected, how an Amazon storefront works, Amazon Associate settings, and creators stars. Today we are tackling another topic that confuses almost every beginner, where your videos actually appear on Amazon. Have you ever uploaded a shoppable video and you check the Amazon product page and your video wasn't there? Maybe you refresh the page, still nothing. Maybe days later suddenly your video appeared only to disappear again the following week. If that happened to you, trust me, you're not alone. Okay. Today we are finally going to clear up one of the biggest mysteries in the Amazon Influencer Program: how Amazon decides where your videos appear. Hi, my name is Carmen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm happy to have you here. Okay, if you're new, I create videos about the Amazon Influencer Program and affiliate marketing based on my own experience after more than 1 year and a half in the program. So let's dive in. Okay, so when I first joined the Amazon Influencer Program back in 2024, right? I honestly thought once Amazon accept one of my videos, that it would simply stay on the product page forever. Ooh, I was wrong. I couldn't understand why one video would show up and another wouldn't, and why sometimes a product didn't even have a video carousel at all. So after more than a year and a half in the program, a lot of research, reading Amazon documentation, following creator discussions, and watching how my own videos behave over time, I realized something important. Most creators aren't confused, because Amazon is complicated. They are confused because Amazon never fully explains how placement works. Yeah, so today I want to share what we actually know, what Amazon has officially confirmed, and what experience creators have constantly observed. Maybe some myths that I think they need to disappear once and for all. So first, let's talk about carousels. What is a carousel? Okay, let's start with the basic. When people say carousel, okay, the name of it, carousel, they are talking about those horizontal row of videos that shoppers, can scroll through while looking at the product. But here's something important. Amazon doesn't have just one place where videos can appear. Depending on the product, the category, device you're using, or whatever layout Amazon is currently testing, you might see different video sections. That's why sometimes you hear people talking about upper carousel, sometimes lower carousel, sometimes video carousel, and sometimes people say I don't have one at all. And yeah, the funny thing is they can all be right. So let's talk about upper versus lower carousel. Generally speaking, the upper carousel is the one closer to the top of the product page. Is much more visible, and customers don't have to scroll very far before to see it. Because of that, many creators believe this is the most valuable placement. But there is the lower carousel, and as the name suggests, is further down the page. So usually after the product description, or additional product information, some shoppers reach it. Some never scroll that far. So naturally, every creator wants the upper carousel. But here's the first myth that I want to clear up with you guys. Just because your video isn't in the upper carousel doesn't mean that Amazon, rejected it. It simply means that Amazon decided to display it somewhere else or not at that specific moment. So, does Amazon rotate videos? This is probably the number one question I see inside Facebook groups. My video disappeared. Amazon removed my placement. Did I lose on site? Most of the time, the answer is no. Amazon appears to rotate videos. Now, I want to be careful with my wording here, because Amazon has never, published the exact algorithm they use. So nobody outside Amazon can honestly tell you this is exactly how it works. I can't tell you that, okay? But after, years of creators, comparing notes, one thing has become very clear. The placement are dynamic, okay? They are not permanent. So Amazon constantly tests different videos, different creators, different products, and they have different shoppers. So think of it almost like YouTube recommendation. Just because a YouTube video is recommended today doesn't mean it will be recommended next week. So Amazon works in a similar way. Um, it's constantly, testing what helps shoppers make buying decisions. So why wasn't my video picked? You could be asking yourself. I know this part can feel very frustrating. We all go through this. You spend time filming, editing, uploading, and you're waiting for approval, and then nothing, like, hello cricket, right? Your video never appears. So does that automatically mean it's a bad video? Absolutely not. No, there are actually many reasons why a perfectly good video might actually not be displayed. The first one is competition. It's big. The competition is big. Imagine you're reviewing one of the most popular products on Amazon. Hundred, hundreds, sometimes thousands of other influencers have probably uploaded videos for the same item. So Amazon simply can't show everyone at once. Oh, well, I wish that. Uh, like, swipe, swipe, swipe. That'll be crazy. So naturally, some creators get shown, others don't, and doesn't, necessarily reflect the quality of your content. Another reason is just testing. Amazon constantly experiments with different creators, different thumbnails, different video styles, and different customer groups. So two shoppers might not even see the same video. Yeah. Then there's category, right? Some categories not naturally receive more video traffic than others. And that would be probably uh, electronics, beauty, kitchen, and home. Yes, these tend to have a lot of creators content. Other categories, not so much. So why do some products have carousel at all? So this one really confused the beginners all the time. I was confused too. They upload a video, they visit the product page and think, wait, where's the carousel? Sometimes there simply isn't one, and doesn't necessarily mean anything is wrong. Amazon doesn't display videos on every single product page. Some listings don't currently support customer facing video sections. Some products may be using different layouts. Some pages are still being tested. And sometimes Amazon simply chooses not to display videos for that listing at all. So if you don't see a carousel, don't automatically assume your upload failed. Um, can videos move between upper and lower carousel? The answer would be yes. Creators have observed this happening many times. A video might appear in the upper carousel and move to the lower one, and then disappear for a while and then come back later. And again, it's cycle. I saw that myself. So Amazon has never explained exactly why, but the important thing to remember is this, that placement isn't permanent. Okay, so your video location today doesn't guarantee the tomorrow's location. So, you could be wondering, is the niche like oversaturated? I hear these questions almost every week, sometimes more often. Carmen, my videos aren't showing. Is Amazon oversaturated? My answer that I say is yes and no. It's in between. Some products are incredibly competitive, okay, especially viral products, popular, kitchen gadgets, best-selling beauty products, or trending electronics, for example. Thousands of influencers want those placements, but Amazon, is massive. There are millions of products. New listings appear every single day. Many products still have very little creator content. Instead of chasing exactly what everyone else is reviewing, sometimes the better strategy is finding products that genuinely need helpful videos. So, um, can you improve your chances? This is another area where I want to be honest. Okay, nobody outside Amazon knows the exact ranking formula. Anyone promising guarantee like upper carousel placement is simply guessing. Okay, um, but they are things you can control, and that will be to create videos that answer questions. Okay, this is gold. This is gold. Show the product being used. Another gold moment for you to shine, right? And be honest when you're reviewing. Show the pros and the cons of that item. Help the customer, okay? Because at the end of the day, that's what Amazon really wants. Happy shoppers who feel, confident buying that product. Any product, right? So the more useful your content is, the better chance is helping customers. Of course, it's based on your own experience, and that's what ultimately Amazon rewards. Now let's speak about the biggest myths. Ooh, I want to finish by busting a few myths I still see all the time. So my number one myth is, if your video disappear, you lost on site. Woo, that's not true. Okay, myth number two, the upper carousel, placement is permanent. That's not true. No. Myth number three, deleting and re-uploading automatically improve placement. There's no official evidence that it does. I tested this myself. Okay, sometimes works, sometimes not. And yeah, you can try it, but again, there's no guarantee. Okay. Myth number four would be, more videos equal more placement. um you know if you get lucky, you can have all your videos have placement, but again, it's not guaranteed. So, last myth number five, if your video isn't showing, it means that it's a bad video. Definitely not. Sometimes it's simply competition. Sometimes, it's just rotation. Sometimes it's Amazon testing something completely different. So, if there is one thing I would love you to remember after watching this video, is this. Stop refreshing Amazon every 5 minutes. I know you will get caught up in doing this. Like, oh, is my video there? Is my video there? It's very tempting. I have done it too, trust me. But none of us, not even, biggest creators, can control where Amazon places our videos. What we do control is making videos that genuinely help shoppers, right? Because whether your video appears in the upper carousel or lower carousel, or it get tested next month instead of today, helpful content will always have a better chance than content created just to chase placement. If this video helped clear some of your confusion around the Amazon video placement, make sure you give it a like, maybe subscribe, why not? Because I will post more about anything related to Amazon influencer program. Okay, if you have questions, please drop them below. I also run a private Facebook group with Amazon creators. If you want to join, make sure you answer the question and agree with the rules. Okay, the link is in the box below. And yeah, I guess I see you in the next episode where I want to talk about the Amazon affiliate disclosure. Okay, when you actually need them, where to put them, and some of the biggest mistakes creators still make. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.